Okay, so I really don't know why Megatron doesn't win the Beast Wars at the very beginning. Because he's clearly way more intelligent than the Maximus. And even his troops, dumb as they may be, actually listen to orders at this point, which cannot be said for the Maximus. When the Predacons fire, Cheetor shouts a warning, and Optimus has enough time to knock his romantic interest out of the way.
Optimus!
Okay, well, based on what they endure later in the show, I really don't think anyone would have died from falling in that river. I mean, even Mulan's boyfriend survived that fall in Mulan 2, and he's human.
If you guys aren't doing anything...
Anyway, we have another bonding moment when Dinobot states his death wish for the uptime time, but Optimus refuses to let go. Meanwhile, the rest of the Maximals take another 10 years to maximize. As you've guessed, one by one. It's not like we're in a hurry or anything. Optimus and Dinobot are rescued by Rhinox, and then Rat Trap is rescued by Optimus, and everyone is now one big happy family. Oh yeah, we also discovered that there's a whole mountain made of Energon nearby. Megatron wants the Energon and Optimus wants to stop him.
Will he send flyers?
He'll send flyers, leaflets, you name it. Your mailbox will overflow.
I believe my internal repairs have been completed.
I was wondering, your flying robot form could make it to the crystal before any of us.
And what is he gonna do there alone? Face some of the Predacons when they arrive? Is it just me, or is Rhinox actually trying to kill Optimus in this episode? That's creepy.
No. We have to stay together. The Predacons could attack at any moment, and there may be other surprises on this planet.
We also get a bit of foreshadowing for one of my least favorite future plotlines. Ignore that for now, along with the second moon. Those of you who have watched the Bob Forward interview from the DVD know that the writers had absolutely no idea what they would do with the Stonehenge thing and the double moon. They just threw them in there at random, so why should we bother to make sense of them? Meanwhile, Megatron sends his leaflets, flyers, to attack the Maximals, who unbelievably transform almost all together this time, and they don't even bother to shout maximize. Thank you. Rat Trap initially tries to be disrespectful towards both Dinobot and Optimus at the same time, but that proves too tiring, so he finally chooses to focus on questioning Dinobot's allegiance for the best part of the next 2 seasons. And now we move on to the second battle of this episode, in which they all have to fight in beast mode so they don't get Energon overload. This is thankfully not quite as illogical as the duo on the bridge, and I actually think this scene is pretty awesome. But it does have its dumb moments.
It is over, Megatron!
I'm injured and I can't fight you, but I will defeat you by the power of my noble speech and brave commander tone of voice. Yeah, Optimus does that a lot. We don't get to find out if that actually works because Dinobot demonstrates his sympathy for Optimus yet again by saving his life. Gee guys, get a room. Okay, let me sum this up. At the beginning of this episode, Dinobot saves Optimus because it would be unhonorable to let him fall. Then Optimus refuses to kill Dinobot. Then Dinobot, I got confused. The Energon Mountain patiently waits for everyone to get out of there before exploding, and at the end of this episode, Optimus gives one of his lamest speeches in the show. Only in children's television do people ever say stupid stuff like that.
So for now, let the battle be here, on this strange primitive world, and let it be called Beast Wars!
Look! Dinobot! The credits are up there! Oh, that's right, I forgot. It's time for Rainy Recommends. Last time, I recommended to you the Nostalgia Critic. And now it's time to mention his female counterpart, the Nostalgia Chick. Her videos can be found on the same website, thatguywiththeglasses.com, under Videos and then The Dudette, or here on YouTube. Actually, I watched her before I watched him, and then after I watched him, I still thought she was way better. Well, the Nostalgia Critic has won my respect since then, and now I consider them equal. But she still has the advantage of being an incredibly hot babe. If I swung the other way, I'll be head over heels for you, Lindsay. Go check her out. I'm Rainy. See you next time.
If you were queer,
Nicky,
I'd still be here.
Nicky, I am trying to read this book.
Year after year,
Nicky.
because you're dear to me, and I know that you
What?
would accept me too.
I would?
If I told you today,
Hey, guess what? I'm gay!
but I'm not gay.